Welcome to Through the Bible in a Year with Pastor John. We invite you to join us at 1 Oakleigh Avenue in North Providence, Rhode Island. This podcast is presented to you by The Way Ministries, supported by listeners like you. For donations, live videos, podcasts, and more, please visit www.thewayministriesri.org. Thank you and have a great day.
Hi everybody, welcome to Through the Bible in a Year with Pastor John. So glad you could join me today to get a portion of God's Word. Today we're going to begin with day 142, May 21st, Reflection and Worship. Like I always say before we get started, it's always a great opportunity to catch up on the previous days or to just reflect on them. Job is an awesome book to look back on and reflect on God's character. It's just an awesome book. So it gives us a chance to catch up if we fell behind. So like I said, don't beat yourself up. Just stay faithful to God. He'll bless you. He's not looking for perfection, just faithfulness and to try your best. Okay. Our God reigns. The longer you dwell on your misfortunes, the greater is their power to harm you. Look back. Your reading this week has carried you from the palace of Queen Esther to the pit of Job's suffering. You've seen God deliver his people from certain death and allow his servant Job to experience suffering up to the point of death. You've seen God's mighty arm at work in the days of Esther, and you've seen God strangely quiet and inactive in the midst of Job's sufferings. You've read about Mordecai's promotion for looking out for the welfare of his people and Job's agonizing calamities even though he was the finest man in all the earth, a man of complete integrity. Job 1:8. Perhaps you've wondered, what's going on here anyway? Is this really the same God at work? How can he be so benevolent to one of his children and seemingly so cruel and passive toward another? If so, you are not alone. Job asked himself many of those same questions. He struggled with the why of his predicament. God, where are you when it hurts? Why have you allowed such sadness and pain to come into my life? What have I done to deserve all this? The answers Job found, and which you will find too, as you continue to read, changed forever the way he looked at the God of creation. Look up. Reputation is what others think you are. Character is what God knows you are. And when your reputation and character are both blameless, you have integrity, the ring of authenticity, and the life of the child of God. Integrity is behaving in the dark just as you would in the light. It is being what you say you are and doing what you said you would even when no one is watching. It is consistency of character with no hidden agenda or twisted motive. Integrity is what causes you to tell the truth regardless of how tempting it might be to shade the truth. It's what prompts you to tell the cashier you received too much change to give back the wallet someone lost without first counting its contents. To drive 1 mile under rather than over the speed limit, to be 1 minute early rather than late for an appointment, to stand up for what is right even if you stand alone. When Job's world came crashing down around him, he no doubt faced an avalanche of emotional responses: fear, frustration, anger, bitterness, confusion, and bewilderment. Unknown to Job, a celestial drama was unfolding between God and Satan, with Job as the center of attention. God was inviting Satan to observe one of his choicest servants and to discover what a blameless and upright man looks like, one who holds fast to his integrity. Job's character in the crucible of adversity was so remarkable that even his wife found it unbelievable. Job 2:9. Look ahead. Do you hold your integrity in the midst of trying circumstances? Here's a little quiz to help you measure your integrity quotient. If you knew no one was watching or would ever know, how much would someone have to pay to get you to lie or shade the truth? How long would you watch a sexually suggestive TV program before you changed the channel? How much too much would a cashier have to pay you before you went to the trouble of pointing out the error and returning the money? How bad would things have to get before you attempted to curse God? So many things to think about, and so true. That's all for today, my friends. It was great reading along with you. God bless, and keep up the good work, and I will see you tomorrow. Lord willing, peace.